Hello YouTube, this is McNeilJ1 and I just wanted to show you something. I haven't been able to find any videos on YouTube about this yet. So, if I go to apple.ca, goes to .com/ca, and so it's going to be in Canadian dollars. If I go to iPod plus iTunes, I go to iPod Touch, and I go to Buy Now. There's now an 8 gigabyte, a 32 gigabyte, and a 64 gigabyte, and so it's $329. The 32 and 64 gigabyte models have earphones with a remote and mic, which I thought was cool, USB 2.0 cable, dock adapter, and quick start guide. And if I go to select that one, I can either engrave it or not by typing in this. Oops. And then see, you get a little preview there, and you can have 2 lines. And it can be, let's see how long it can go. That long. Oh no, text too long. But you don't have to get that. That is free. And if I skip that and I could go to continue, there it is there. And apparently the iPhone 3G has been confirmed, and it does have a camera in it. And where I live in Ontario, it has been released today. And when I was getting stuff for school, well, getting a binder that I needed for school, a guy came and he was looking at Staples for the 3G one, but it wasn't there. But I'm not 100% sure about this, but it's possible that they might not be making this the 16 anymore, or might not be making the 8 gig. I know it does say 8 gigabyte, 219, 32 gigabyte, 329, and 64 is 429. Now if I go to compare iPod models, the iPod Touch, see that 8 gigs all by itself, but in a 32 and 64, they have audio playback up to 30 hours, video playback up to 6 hours. There's only one color for all of them. Like this one just says earphones, dock, adapter, USB 2.0 cable. With this 32 and 64, it's earphones with a remote and mic dock adapter, and USB 2.0 cable, which I thought was cool. They are, I'm just looking here, the same size, same weight. Charging time 4 hours, or 2-hour fast charge to 80%. Same screen, everything. Then navigation, there's the multi-touch display for 8 gigabyte, but then for 32 and 64, iPod Touch display, an earphone with remote and mic plus voice control. So I'm going to go to more information. Whoa. Ports, there's still just the dock connector and stereo mini jack. USB through dock connector, component and composite video through dock connector with a V cable sold separately. Audio through a headphone jack, that's the same. Wireless data is still the same. So is the audio support. Yep. Photo support. Syncs iPod viewable photos in JPEG, BIMP, GIF, and all those Mac, and some of them only Mac only. And video support, I think that's the same because they all say the same thing. Yeah, so how long have I been going? Okay, only 4 minutes. So, I haven't seen any 64 gigabyte unboxing videos yet. I have seen some fake iPod Touch 3G, but according to the guy that was looking at Staples for it, it has been released today in Ontario, Canada. For the same price, the 16 gigabyte is the same price as the second generation 16 gigabyte, and it has the camera and possibly a built-in mic, but for sure a camera. But um, I was reading more on the site. Apparently, the 8 and 6, no, the 32 and 64 have the best graphics so far out of any iPod that has been made. Is better than the 16 and 32. So I'll go to the American one. Apple.com. And I go to iPod Touch again. Buy now. The 8 gig, $199. The 32 gig is $299, which is the price of my 16 gigabyte here, and the 64 is $399, which is the price of my 32 here. Well, that's out right now. I'm not sure if it's the 3G, because it just says select your iPod Touch, and that doesn't say anything about first generation, second generation, third generation. But when I was reading about it, it does have the built-in speaker, so that means it's either a 2 or a 3G. Free shipping on orders over $50. Free laser engraving on all new model iPods. And the 8 gigabyte, it says updated, so I'll see what that is. How do I compare them again? I forget. There we go. And this is iPod Touch Software 3.1. The 8 gigabyte. Where was I? Never mind. But I'll show you about the 3.1 software. Load. Running out of time. Where did it go again? Right there. It's $4.95 American. Peer-to-peer gaming, genius recommendations for apps, genius mix, buy movies, TV shows, and audiobooks via Wi-Fi, spotlight search, stereo, Bluetooth. It's pretty much the same. Shake the shuffle, push notifications, automatic Wi-Fi login, cut, copy, paste, new languages, parental controls, landscape keyboard, iTunes Store, account creation. And yeah, here's in-ear. This is what comes with the new 32 and 64 megabyte in-ear earphones with built-in mic and remote. If you guys can see that, you might be able to read it. But there's the mic right there, and then there's the remote, because there's the plus and there's the minus button right there, and there's the plus. And so yeah, I am saving up for either a 16 or a 32 gigabyte. So I'll be having reviews coming out soon about jailbreaking and everything. So please subscribe, comment, and rate. Thank you.